athletes, let's meet the seniors for the Central Christian Comets. We have a gift that we're giving them as well too. So first up, overlaying Comets. Number 3, she's a senior, McLaren Brian. And next, she's a senior, number 4, Sarah Sturgeon. All right, Clinton. It is a nugget. Let's meet the seniors, starting with Miss Brooke Badgley. Brooke is an hour of and Monica Badgley, and she's been in the Christian school since the 9th grade. After graduation, she plans to pursue her bachelor's degree in journalism to become an investigative journalist. Brooke attends Spherion Baptist Church, and her favorite verse is Jeremiah 29:11. What she's learned from playing basketball is discipline, teamwork, and resilience. And it shows her that success comes from hard work, communication, working as a team, and never giving up after mistakes. These lessons help her on and off the court. Her favorite basketball memories are when King Gilman in the tournaments and with Adelle in the dorm room at Zy'Eir. Brooke would like to give a special thanks to her mom for always supporting her and cheering her on, for her dad for coaching her since 4th grade and helping her grow into the player she is today. For her grandparents, for her aunt and uncles, who have always been her biggest fans, and to King Gilman for always encouraging her and being an amazing friend and teammate. Her coaches have said this about her. Brooke brings positivity, joy, and encouragement wherever she goes, and no matter the size, she always gives everything she has on the court. Through injuries, no injuries made this year difficult. Her perseverance today has been a powerful example, and we will miss her energy, her heart, her constant encouragement more than she knows. Her parents said this about her. For nearly a decade, we watched you play. You often underestimated your quiet, joyful spirit, and petite stature. Watching you take steals, settle that game with your ball handling, and make unselfish plays that put your teammates in positions to score has been a gift to witness. Through every game, you encourage your teammates. When it's over, you eventually speak out to an opponent to offer encouragement, and that's where your heart has always been. Keep letting your faith out of you, and we'll always be cheering you on. Love, my dad. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Brooke. Next up, she's number 14, but she's number 1 in ours, Miss Adelle. After graduation, she plans to attend college and become an Adelle Cramer. Adelle attends Mansfield Christian, and her favorite verse is Romans 5:8. What she's learned from playing basketball is to work hard and show grit even when it's hard. When you don't feel good, and especially when your energy is dead. And don't always push yourself even when you think she's done running. And then Coach Davis said, now and back to work again. Her favorite basketball memories are all the chaotic arriving of Emily. Tripping over Avery has inspired me so much this year and has brought so many loud signals in my season. I have also loved carpooling with Cyphers to all the games, both freshman year all the way till now. I am so thankful for everyone. Emily would like to give a special thanks to her mom, her dad, Matthew, Christian, Elena, Landon, Olivia, Avery, Coach Frank, and her grandparents. The Cyphers family, and coaches Megan, Marcus, Ashley, Mr. Dean, and Mr. Howe. She says, "You have all pushed me so hard in the past years and have helped me become the person I am today." Here's what Coach had to say about her. Emily grow, not only as a player, but as a young lady has been truly special. She has been thoughtful, always thinking through the game, cares about her teammates, and we exist for steady perseverance, her heart for others, and the role she has played in shaping the team. We are thankful to Emily, and we can't wait to see how the Lord uses you. Here's what her parents had to say. Emily, we are incredibly proud of the young lady you become. Your heart presence is contagious, and your love for worshiping the Lord energizes everyone around you. You have poured your heart into the game and this team for 4 years, playing with passion, grit, and joy. As we close this chapter this evening, we will deeply miss cheering you on and watching you make those movies. Great job this season and throughout your high school career. We love you and can't wait to see where the Lord leads you next. Love, Mom and Dad. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, Cyphers. Creating basketball memories, for getting 4 fouls almost every game, her and I becoming best friends, her coaches are coming here through everything. The 13 are pushing for the meter on us, and right now they're giving her peace to feel all the toughest battles in their life. Here's what a coach has to say about her. This was Avery's first year playing basketball, and we wish she had started sooner because of how hard she works and how quickly she gets grown. Her joy and positivity have been such a blessing to this team. We will miss her spirit, her smile, and the light she brings every single day. We appreciate you, Avery. And here's what my mom had to say. Avery, when you told me you wanted to play basketball, I didn't think you were serious. You had only ever played soccer, but watching you show up in practice and play with a smile on your face truly makes you who you are. You are light, hardworking, and so determined to be great in all the things you do. Your dedication never goes unnoticed, and I can't wait to watch you crush all of your goals. I am beyond proud of you, sweet girl, and I love you so much, Mom. And this is, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Avery! The coaches had one final remark that they'd like to make to all the seniors cumulatively. And then they said that to all the seniors, thank you for your commitment, your heart, and dedication to go forward into this program. You will be deeply missed. As you step into the next chapter, we pray that you will always keep Christ first, rely on Him in every season, and know that your coaches are always here, cheering you on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for this group of Mansfield Christian.
Let's go, sugar mother. Hey. They both are. Yep.
Well, he could sing.
I got you. Do you understand basketball? Oh, okay. So, turnovers, every time they commit a foul, and then for free throws, we're looking for both makes and misses. So I think the easiest way to do it is just go around and make a circle. If they make it, put an X to it. If not, cool. We still got a little ways to go.
What he has to do.
Well, I gotta get How's class going for you right now? Well, I'd like to say spring break is right around the corner, but it's a little ways out still.
It's
We're getting there.
I didn't give you the 5 minute.
No, that's all right, John Mark. I just always keep an eye on you.
Terrible.
We gotta go.
There's like some sort of like vitamin C or something you could take for memory, and I need to take that because I have
I'll get you hooked up. My friend Stephanie down in Wellspring, she'll have some other vitamins. Double check that, right? Where you work at? Sure. ready for it. So we'll be there. Don't worry.
How's everything going?
Pretty good, dude. We got more crews this year than we did the last couple. So just more games, some new territories, and just always come out more. That's cool. But staying close to home, mostly for my games. So I go to the schools that I want to, like Whitaker.
Yeah.
And stuff.
What's the farthest away you've been going?
We have teams in Delaware County.
Oh, wow.
And then we've got some teams in Huron County. Where else? I'm trying to think as far as distance-wise. Seneca County, Wyandotte County, Wayne County. So we've got a nice little bubble right around. Yeah, kind of crazy that maybe Sis is last year, man.
Well, she's probably going to do something in college. She's been looked at before, like colleges. I don't know if it's for volleyball or for basketball. I think volleyball. She'll definitely be having more.
Definitely, she strikes me as enjoying volleyball more, but
Yeah, I think it's volleyball. Yeah, nice seeing you guys.
yeah, great seeing you guys. Yeah, hit me up whenever you feel like you got some time.
I will gladly.
Sounds good, man. My man, thank you so much. What they tell you? Just no? What did you tell them? You said, but my dad's real thirsty. Alright, so the people aren't sitting in this loop forever. Let's go ahead and start and we'll just do a couple breaks. Sam, do you want to do the honors of starting the broadcast? You just press spacebar. There we go. And then what's cool is that this is all automated. It just has triggers, so it'll jump from one video to the next video. It'll bring up Jory's camera in 13 seconds. It'll automatically play a graphic, start music. It's pretty awesome. 5 seconds, Jory. It is senior night here inside of the Furnace. You just saw the 5 senior members of the Lady Flames honored, along with the 2 seniors on the opposite sideline today for Central Christian. We've got a Mid-Buckeye Conference clash that you can only watch right here on the OH Report. Pre-game coverage and your opening tip-off from the south side of Mansfield, all on the way. Next.
Hi, I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. What are we doing? Blue 41, hut, hut. Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into him, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, Coach.
Do it again? Again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again. Berardi! Get in here and show them how it's done! Yes, coach.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
Your pregame show is presented by Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. We are here on the south side of Mansfield for a Mid-Buckeye Conference clash here. Saturday matinee, Mansfield Christian hosting Central Christian here on senior night. Great to have you with us here live and free on the OH Report main YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Also, hello to all of our friends out there watching on NFHS Network. I am Brian Skowronski. I'll be part of your entertainment here this afternoon along with the ladies hoops. About to go down here on the hardwood. We're 7 minutes away from our opening prayer, national anthem, and tip-off here inside of the gym they call the Furnace. Let's meet the visitors, the Comets from Central Christian, making the trip from Kidron and looking to shake off a bit of a rough patch right now. 1-4 over their last 5 games, dropping each of their last 3. This is a team that scores right around 35 points per game. Solid rebounding numbers so far on the year. They collect almost 11 offensive boards. Not a great shooting team from the field, really, by any of the metrics. You see 27% from the floor. They shoot about that same number, though, from three-point range. So it'll be interesting to see if that becomes a big weapon for them if they try to shoot a lot of long-range shots here today. Kevin Weaver's club, 2-3 in the Mid-Buckeye Conference. They did drop the first meeting against Mansfield Christian at home in Kidron last month. They do have a stud player, senior McFarland Fry leads the team in scoring and rebounding, almost 17 points per game, right around 5 rebounds as well, and she is a 1,000-point scorer for her career. This young lady certainly is that straw mixing the drink for Kidron out on the floor. She is a dynamic player with the basketball in her hands, and then also she's pretty sharp on the defensive side, shooting into the passing lanes and just making it tough to try to maneuver the ball out around the perimeter. So McFarland Fry certainly is going to be a big impact player here today for Central Christian. Looking forward to seeing how she competes here on the road. Obviously, there's a lot of fanfare out here for the Lady Flames today. 5 senior members of the squad, all honored
you just watched the entire presentation with Brooke Badgley, Adelle Cramer, Emily Davis, Avery Johnson, and Zy'Eir Davis all getting gifts, applauded, and walking basically down the runway here for what's their second to last home game here inside of the Furnace. Let's talk more about Mansfield Christian, their season building up to this point here on February the 7th. 1-4, just like Kidron over their last 5 games. That victory, though, on the road at Lucas, it wrapped up an outright Mid-Buckeye Conference championship. This squad got off to a blazing start, very true to their nickname, 10-3. They had a 6-game win streak going as well. They dropped their first 2 games of the season against some really stiff competition, 2 really quality squads. And this is a squad here in MC that if they can get to at least 50 points, they're almost undefeated. 11 wins out of those 13 games. So for Coach Megan Young, that's got to be one of those metrics that you look at and you're really trying to achieve, is to get above the 50-point mark, because this team has not won a game if they have not got to that threshold at half 100. We assume they're going to be starting all 5 seniors here today. We're going to spotlight a dynamic duo, the center and the point guard. How about Zy'Eir Davis and Adelle Cramer? They've been contributing since they were freshmen here at Mansfield Christian. See the numbers combined for them. 20 points per game, almost 13 boards, and they dish out 5.5 helpers. So those 2 young ladies, they've been critical to the growth of this program that, quite frankly, just even though they were winning the Christian tournament at the end of the season, they've got the program to a point now where they're not even competing in that. I believe they won it 5 years in a row. Now they've just determined, let's go through our regular season conference schedule and beef it up a little bit in terms of the non-league. They're adding a few more teams that are outside of the realm of the small Christian schools, and it's given them an opportunity to see what's going to be out there when they get into the postseason play. Division 6 is where the Lady Flames are going to have to compete this season with the growth of the school here, and it's been very cool coming over and being a part of the culture here in our small way here with the media production program at MC, and just seeing how many new faces are coming around. And with that program in particular, you know, we started with a couple of Media 1 programs. Now there's Media 2, Media 3, and the photography. I mean, it is a full day experience every day here in the hallways at Mansfield Christian. Very cool to see it all come together. We're going to take one more quick commercial timeout. When we come back, we'll have your keys to victory and then opening tip-off here inside of the Furnace. Stay right there. Your Saturday matinee between the Flames and visiting Kidron Central Christian. We'll be back here in just a couple minutes.
I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report. What are we doing? Blue 41, hut, Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into them, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, coach.
Do it again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again.
Berardi, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, coach.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sport.
Your Mechanics Bank pregame show returns here from the fabulous campus of Mansfield Christian High School. The Lady Flames, Senior Day, looking for a victory here to get them to number 12 on the season heading into tomorrow's tournament draw. On the flip side of the coin, Central Christian looking to pull off an upset by splitting their two games this season against MC. Non-starters being announced here over the loudspeakers. So I'll jump inside of my keys to victory for both sides. Let's begin with the Comets of Central Christian. The turnover battle is going to be so big for them today. I've seen MC 2 times this week, and they are just having a tough time, particularly late in games, of taking care of the basketball. If Kidron can have the upper hand in that department, that could be huge. Also, Lady Flames not shooting it very well from long range. They only made a couple of three-pointers here against Northmore the other night, and a couple of them were a little shaky, banked in from some strange angles, so I'd probably give quite a bit of cushion. They have some really strong players that can drive to the basket, so force some three-pointers from distance here tonight for Mansfield Christian, and it could be the day that Kidron gets it done here on the road inside of the Furnace. On the opposite ends, as they announce the non-starters here for the Flames, I feel like a big key for them is just to score off the turnovers. They're a great defensive team. They get out in the passing lanes. Can you capitalize and get some points off of those? That will be big. They've only been playing basically 6 players here this week. Can't burn out at the end of the game, so there have been some situations here of recent where in the third and fourth quarter it just feels like the gas tank has come to empty, or they're just burning off of fumes and they're unable to really finish like they were able to play in the first couple of quarters. So if the Lady Flames can find a way to keep up their energy throughout 4 quarters, certainly feel like they can shake off this recent skid and they can get a nice victory here at home today. Here's the starters for Central Christian, going with Isabella Fortner. Our spotlight today, McLaren Fry. Saralyn Sternholm, fantastic scorer, almost 10 points per game for them. She's going to be big. And then Savannah Weaver is joined in the starting lineup by Annika Martin, who averages about 4 points, 6.5 rebounds per competition. And now it's time for the home team. And with that, I'm just going to shut up because Jean-Marc Young does an awesome job of introducing these ladies. He's going to take over. What an awesome scene. Jean-Marc, give me some goose pimples here with the way that he's got these ladies just pumped up, gassed up, and ready for this senior night celebration. The 5 senior members of the Flames, of course, getting the start here today. They're going with Brooke Badgley, sporting the number 1. Adelle Cramer, the lady in the middle, is 14. Emily Davis, number 13. Avery Johnson, never played basketball before in her whole life. Thought, hey, senior year, let's give it a whirl. Here she is, getting a start tonight. And then Zy'Eir Davis, one of the all-time greats in the history of Mansfield Christian's program, rocking the number 5. The tap is won here by Mansfield Christian. Zy going straight to work. What a way to start the afternoon here for Mansfield Christian. The first 2 points, it took them 5 seconds. You gotta imagine that these Lady Flames are gonna be so pumped up here at the beginning of the game. I was gonna say look for them to try to shoot in the passing lane. That's what Davis does. She's got the first 4. Almost a turnover here as Isabella Fortner had a dribble rescue over to the far side. Now gets it into the hands of McLaren Fry. She's very confident with the basketball. She's going to put up a 3. Long rebound out to Martin, and the Comets on the board. There's a catch spin here by Davis. Now the 3 from the corner will be an air ball. Opportunity there inside for Badgley, and left it a little bit short. They'll get the screen. Tough to fight over the top for Johnson. Cramer inside with the defensive board. Here comes Adelle moving a point forward. Crossover, kick out, Badgley, hesitation. A little bit of contact, fought through it, and now tried to sneak it inside for Emily. And Davis had it poked away. So a couple of turnovers by Mansfield Christian. We'll get one though now here against Central Christian. Great pace going here early on inside of the furnace. Just over 2 minutes gone by. Seen plenty of action already. Kidron sitting in a 1-3-1 zone look. And a bad pass there by Davis. Johnson went back door. So the Flames with another turnover. That has been a big issue for them, not just this week, but really the last couple. The continuity is going to be a little different here early in the game with the 5 seniors out there. But defensively, Cramer with an awesome swat. And we'll get a jump ball. Let's show you that block by Adelle Cramer. Replays not cooperating. Let me get these reset. Three-pointer made by the Rockets. Tough take, Cramer. Knocked out of bounds by the Comets. Get a 3 put up by Emily. Definitely would have shook the building here. She would have been able to knock that one down. Left hand for Fry inside. A little too much sauce. And now the Flames across the timeline. Davis steps into a triple. Back iron tipped around, and it's Badgley with the offensive board. Now for Johnson. Flames battling hard inside. Just coming up empty. It's a good read by Cramer. Even better wall-up job that time by Fry just to make it a difficult second chance opportunity as we get a quick trigger. Badgley with the three-pointer. And down to the floor, Thomas tied up. Really quick jump ball call. I don't think either team really had possession. And Now we'll get our first sub. Brooke will check out. And off the bench comes in the junior Bailey Nelson. Right back to her from the corner, Bailey. Click out here for Sternholm. Now Nelson chucks it ahead and just ill-advised passes. Home team's gonna keep it. Flames, so good when they just keep it simple. Are they able to, here in this game this afternoon, not try to go for the home run ball? Now that I've seen it multiple times in a row, I'm feeling a little bit connected to this process and just want to see Coach Megan Young's team just settle in. They've got such great skill set. Just get into your half-court stuff. Run through it. Davis down on the block, turns over the left shoulder. Comes off the front rim, a double team down inside, and it forces a Central Christian throwaway. That was Sternholm off the rebound here, just got swarmed. You see Nelson doing a great job, just shifting her feet and forcing a throwaway. Referees are going to talk about it. We had the replay. Obviously, it was a turnover. I think they're just trying to determine where this ball should be inbounded from for Emily Davis. Tries to force that one into Cramer. See some words from Adelle. A little rush there, just getting it inbounds. Tipped though by Cramer. Should be Central Christian ball over on the far side. It will be. So we're just past the midway point here. Quarter number 1. Cramer got a shoestring on it. Checking out the shoe game here in the gym today. A lot of drip, of course. See plenty of bright colors, too. Central Christian's a bit more subdued. It's kind of a lot of white sneaks. The Flames got some more flavor and color to their fashion. As Emily gets trapped down in the corner, but I think there's going to be a foul. Will be. So Davis just got swarmed. They determined that Sarah Lynn a little bit too aggressive with the hands off the trap. Davis, smooth move. Draws the foul. It's going to go on Annika Martin. Will be the 3rd team foul against Central Christian. And Zy'Eir Davis at the free throw line. Davis with one more still to come and leaves that one short. So after just a absolutely torrid start, Nelson finally ends the drought here for the Flames. They had a 4-0 beginning with Davis getting to the rack a couple times. And now this nice setup. Bailey got her feet square and rocks the triple. Her first points here of the game. This full court pressure is giving some problems right now to the Comets. Sarah Lynn now hands off for Fortner as they'll go left side here. Got it 5 out. Looking for some driving lanes. Cut through from Brinlyn Fry. She'll clear out again. Now Sternholm with Cramer on her. And a body check. Davis's facial expression lets you know she doesn't necessarily agree with the call. Plenty of contact there for the referee to blow the whistle there with McLaren Fry hitting the deck. She'll cut through, was wide open. Waited way too long on that pass to Isabella Fortner. And allows Bella Young to take it to Rack City. Gives Mansfield Christian a 4-point edge. And now Bella Young with the tip away, but it's re-gifted. Cramer wasn't able to secure it. Sternholm from long range, not close. Here comes Brooklyn Ryder. She has been on a tear here lately, swirls that one in, and now Mansfield Christian riding a 7-point run. Fortner looking to cool things off, a little casual as she walked it across the timeline, and again, these jump ball calls are coming way too quick for my liking. I mean, Cramer just kind of rips it away. Possession arrow is going to keep it with Central Christian. $1:45 to go here before we reach second quarter action. And certainly the pace right now, this style of play, big time will favor the Lady Flames. Here's Ellington off the drive. Too strong off the window. Long rebound taken out and off the glass. Savannah Weaver calls bank. Back down to a 2-score game. Davis left all alone, straight ahead. Missed the rim. Fry calls for the screen here from Fortner. Showed the three, now set it up. Love that hezzy from Ellington, but got her pocket picked. Now Young checks the sideline. Now sees Nelson, and if no one's gonna guard her, she's already hit one. Not this time, but Ryder, the offensive board in the same spot she hit earlier. 13-7 now, MC with the lead. Sternholm, a little loose with the basketball. And I heard Coach Weaver pleading for a foul here. I mean, there's really no contact whatsoever. He's still trying to make his argument. That's what good coaches got to do. Got to get into the ears and the mind space of a referee. Have them looking for things that may not even be real. Sternholm misses. Had a lot of offensive rebounds at both sides going right now. Here's another one. And the putback for Weaver. Savannah's just a freshman making a good impact right now. She's got the last 4 points for Kidron, and they're looking to add 2 more here as Ellington is fouled on her way to the hoop. See Brooklyn just dribbling into a lot of traffic there, and then Davis draws her second whistle. It's a third-team foul against MC. The Comets can't knock that one down. Ellington will have one more coming up. And got a little jump going there from the foul line as another freshman able to bury that one. Davis, before the horn, brings the first quarter to a close. It's all runs on both sides. Flames right now leading by 3 with the second quarter coming up after this.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
We've got 1 of 4 scheduled quarters in the books here at the Furnace. Quarter number 2 just about to begin, and the typical starters now on the floor for Mansfield Christian, who lead it by 3. It is senior night here on the south side of the field. 5 senior members of Mansfield Christian not only got the start, most of them played at least 5 minutes there. Davis the entire quarter. I don't think Cramer sat either, so just always a special opportunity for the 12th graders to get recognition, be a little bit more involved than they typically are, and especially as the Flames turn it over here to start for players like Badgley, Emily Davis, and Avery Johnson. Fortner with some low dribbles, but getting even lower as Davis picks it up and spots Ryder, her first miss. And it's off of the Comets, according to the referee. Let's see. Great call. It's off of Sternholm. And the Flames got in a really quick inbound and then airballed it. So the Comets with the basketball. McLaren at the controls. Now for Weaver down low. Martin turns. Almost found Sternholm. Sharp ball movement, gets it here into the front court for the Flames. Bella saves it back in bounds, but it'll be a turnover here for Mansfield Christian. Meanwhile, a 3 at the other end, well short for McLaren. 3-on-1. And a foul on Fry. See, Nelson had options on either side. Did a nice job of setting up Zy'Eir Davis filling the lane on the left side. She's 0 for 2 though right now from the free throw line tonight. Until now, able to hit that one. As we see Emily Davis return to the lineup. Inside, 2 confident looking strokes. Pumps the lead back up to 5. She's got 6 of the 15. Now an opening for Fortner. Bad pass right at the ankles of Martin. Does well to regain it and then just fights her way down onto the block, up and over the top of Bailey Nelson. Davis surrounded, gets it to Ryder. Nice find backside and the dime to Nelson. Pace picking up, big screen. Cramer crunched by Martin, and she's really slow to pill herself up, and just judging by her face, in a lot of agony right now. So we're gonna get a official timeout. That'll allow Badgley to get into the mix here for Coach Megan Young. As the Flames will return to play with 3 of their 5 seniors on the floor. Davis off the double screen. Kind of forced that one up, but it's good to have friends in low places. How about Davis? Emily on the board. Fry sleeking her way baseline up and under. Nice finish for the senior. You can tell she's a 1,000-point scorer who really knows how to go get hers. Ryder draws a lot of attention. Now gets it to Badgley. She too gets overwhelmed down in the corner. Jump ball, possession arrow, heading the other way with the Comets. So the turnovers now number 8. 9 for Mansfield Christian. 8 on the other side for Central Christian. It's been a little sloppy in sections for both of these teams today, but the defensive pressure too, I mean, credit them. Each of these squads on that end of the floor, they've turned up, ratcheted to a new level, but also there's been some forced mistakes and some unforced errors as well. Ryder, the step through, high off the glass. Brooklyn Ryder with her 3rd bucket. Absolutely schooled the defense right there. Football score going here on Super Bowl weekend. 21-14 the count. Comets trying to cut into that touchdown deficit. Can't do it. Badgley has it tipped into her hands. Love to see Brooke get on the board. Turnaround jumper short. Now she draws the personal in the backcourt there. Hit Fry. Bella Young rotates back in. She'll spell out Bailey Nelson. The 2 sophomores on the floor now for the Lady Flames. A lot of young players getting some minutes. This is not one of them. Sternholm, but ripped away by another senior. And allows Badgley to get the rock. She's tied up, trying to create some space, and Coach Young wants a timeout. Be the first timeout taken by either team, as the Flames creating a little bit of space on the scoreboard here with an 8-4 run in this quarter. Our buddy Roxanne watching again from sunny Florida, cheering on Brooklyn and the Lady Flames. She said, finally, sunny Florida. I don't remember the last time we saw the sun here in Ohio. It just feels like there are snow clouds constantly looming overhead, and they have been spitting on us here pretty regularly in the month of February. No comments coming in yet on the YouTube. I made a promise that the first person to comment here on Thursday night when I was at the Furnace would get free nachos. I have yet to have that young lady come over here and try to collect, so maybe if you're watching from inside of the arena somehow, if you're the first to comment, those nachos can be yours. Deflected, and that foul is probably going to go on Bella Young. Just a tough break here for the Flames. But it did slow down the momentum here. Because if not, boom, yeah, you see that was up around the head and neck area of Isabella Fortner. Was going to be a likely breakaway for the sophomore, so smart foul for Bella, coach's kid. Fortner swarmed in the backcourt. Cramer takes a seat. Young with the read and cashes it in for 2. That was a big key to victory for me here today. Mansfield Christian, they'll turn you over. Are they able to turn them into points off of turnovers? So far, so good in that department here today. Young again shooting the gap. Knocks it into the backcourt. The freshman Ellington collects. Now Brinley Fry pitch over to who I presume is older Sis, and she buries a big 3. Coach Weaver's bunch definitely needed that one. Gets it back down to 6. As Ryder's foul bumped into from the backside here by Brinley. Show you that last three-pointer. No hesitation, a little backup. No hand up. And certainly McLaren's going to make you pay. Fortner spelled out. See Brooklyn Clark get some action now as Bella Young. Quick trigger from the corner. Emily fighting inside. It'll be one and done. Sternholm with the board, getting into the hands of Clark. Here's the three. That's going to be short, right side, tipped out. And now here's Bella with the basketball. Right back to her. Young to step through. Oh, they're not going to count it. Say it's on the floor. She was really hoping for the continuation and might have got hit too. So Bella's going to check out. She's a little bit shaken up. And I think I've probably seen that called both ways in terms of being continuation at the high school level. Referee made the determination it should be on the floor. Nelson goes down to the floor to try to keep the possession alive. And we have another jump ball call. Plenty of those so far here in this first half. 2:26 remaining. Flames keep it up 6. Davis comes out top. Johnson. No friendly hop here on senior day. Be really cool if all 5 senior members could get into the scoring column. This one has. She's on the opposite end of things, though. Now here comes Davis. She's been battling through injury here this season. Great to see her back out there, moving quite well. A double dribble. Yeah, no question about that one for Johnson. As we detail, this is Avery's first year playing basketball, and I loved what they said for senior day here. The parents comment, the mom commented when Avery said she was going to play basketball, we didn't believe her. But it's always really cool to see a player come out for a sport in their senior year and make a contribution. Davis gets him boxed up. Here's Emily, slaps the ball, looking for Johnson. Back door! It was there. Now they'll skip it for Cramer. Giving a lot of cushion here is Savannah Weaver to Adelle Cramer, so she pops off from deep. And then comes in and ties it up. Be Comet basketball. Kevin Weaver looking for a bit more conversation amongst his ladies out there on the defensive end. As Zy'Eir Davis checks out, I think for the first time. And this will be really good for Mansfield Christian today to go 5 deep basically into the bench, and maybe the late game struggles that they've had with fatigue is not going to be a factor today. Ryder with the 3-on-2. Brooklyn keeps it herself. Left hand. Emily with the follow. 2 looks, no points. Now the Comets give it back. Emily got a piece of that one and tipped it off of McLaren Fry right into the front row. Final 50 seconds here this opening half. Ryder sees a sliver, able to split between. She's missed her last couple shots after she hit 3 of her first 4. timeout. Kind of a slow roll there from the referee, how he let everybody know that, but it is going to be a Comets timeout. It'll be a full timeout taken by Kevin Weaver. Kevin with his Lady Comets, 7-12 so far on the season, 2-3 in the Mid-Buckeye Conference. Didn't compete very well against MC in their first meeting in Kidron. Lost that game by 24 points. And it's going to be a different storyline here today for Mansfield Christian. You're thinking, wow, they won by 24 in the first meeting. It's only a 6-point game here. It is senior night, and given all of the 12th graders a lot of minutes. So tip my cap to Megan Young. This is what it's all about, allowing the players that they're out there busting their butts every single day in practice. Just because they're not normal starters or rotation players doesn't mean that they haven't earned the opportunity to be out here, especially on their big special day. And that's why you see Badgley back out onto the floor. Avery Johnson will stay with her. Be joined by the two sophomores, Brooklyn, Bella, and then the junior Bailey Nelson. McLaren had to pick up her dribble, looking for some help. Sternholm off the screen, wants to get it to Martin at the foul line. She turns, goes to work, and slips it through the bottom. Comets down by just 4 now. Ryder checks the clock, 12 seconds, the kick out. Johnson can't hit it. Bella keeps it alive. Let's see if they get Avery another shot. She needed the catch first. This will be good if it goes just off target, as we have now reached the half. Pretty good game going now. Central Christian has made it just a 2-score game, 23-19 the count, as the players head into the locker rooms for the break. We've got a commercial cluster coming up. When we come back, we will have your first half stats. I've got a couple of interns with me. Maybe they'll want to break down some of the action with me at the break. And then we'll be back for second half action here from the Furnace. Stay right where you are.
I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into the Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
What are we doing?
Blue 41, hut, hut. Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into him, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, coach. Do it again? Again.
Ain't no way I'm doing that again.
Berardi, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, coach.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story. And those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule. And it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
It is halftime here inside of the Furnace. We've got our presentation here brought to you by our friends at Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. We are live and free thanks to generous contributions by Christy Lord and the gang over there, plus our other friends at Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, your scoreboard sponsor. They are a locally owned financial planner that boasts the endorsement of national money expert Dave Ramsey and the team at Ramsey Solutions. Our instant replays brought to you by Central Star Home Health. And when you wish upon a star, care will come to where you are. Spherion Mid-Ohio is proud to support our local athletes. They know the foundations that make great employees are woven into the teamwork, focus, drive, and perseverance given in each practice and game. Let's get to work. Timeouts today brought to you by the Killbuck Savings Bank. Since 1900, KSB has been proud to serve their community with dedication, integrity, and commitment to their financial success. In 2025, the organization hit an incredible milestone. How about 125 years of building relationships, empowering dreams, and growing together with you? And finally, Sutton Bank, where you can earn the cash reward of your choice for doing simple activities with Kasasa. Here's a little look at the scene on hand inside of the Furnace this afternoon. A lot of fanfare out for the 5 seniors for Mansfield Christian. We've been talking about it a bunch. If you are joining us a little bit late, we did have the pre-game senior festivities and celebrations, and it looks like the Lady Flames and their seniors making their way out of the locker room already after a short conversation with head coach Megan Young, along with assistant Marcus Davis. And I won't say, don't want to embarrass Zy, but I did love that in the parent quote, a nickname came out here about Zy'Eir that Dad has for her, and just to see her blush, the embarrassment was awesome. So kudos to dads all across the world for making sure that even though your kid is grown up, they're a senior in high school, they're on their way out the door, and to become a big kid in real life doesn't mean that they weren't your sweet little girl and kind of always will be. Take a look at the halftime stats here, brought to you by Mechanics Bank, and a shout out to my 2 interns today. We've got Sam Clark. What year are you in school, Sam? He is a junior here at Mansfield Christian. And then my son, Michael Skowronski, MJ as he's known by most circles, tracking the 2-pointers, 3-pointers, and the rebounds. And this is the story so far. Pretty tight across the board, and particularly the turnover numbers. Each team a little bit sloppy in stretches here today, but we've seen the Flames do a better job of getting to the basket than their counterparts. However, a couple of threes from Central Christian, that can be the great equalizer. It can really change a game if you're able to knock down trifectas. Free throws, not much of a factor. Each team only a couple trips to the line. All 4 free throws have been shot by Zy'Eir Davis for Mansfield Christian so far, splitting them to this point 2 out of 4. Let's see what's going on with games tonight. We've got a lot going on. Crestline at Lucas. That game will be tipping off in about 25 minutes or so. We are a little early with that on our schedule, but it is senior day inside of the Cub Cave, so you can check that one out. Hillsdale is at East Knox. That game also will be tipping off here soon, as will Highland at Mount Gilead. Cardington Lincoln at Clear Fork actually is not a game that we are going to be producing for you guys. Unfortunately, the internet is down right now in the Valley. We did a stream there and got a lot of hate mail and backlash for how crummy the feed was, just because we're unable to push out a signal. So it is senior night for the Lady Colts. We love them, and we'll be following them throughout their tournament journey, but actually are not at that game today. But we are at Big Walnut for a doubleheader. They've got Olin Tangi Liberty in the house. Bryce Coder, Joe Baylog will be on the call for those two games. And then we have added Plymouth, the boys, to our coverage schedule by popular demand. So if you want to see the Cougars of Crestview take on the now sputtering Big Red, who had a sizable 3-game lead, I want to say, in the finals conference. It was bare minimum a 2-game lead. That's all kind of coming undone. They've lost their last 3 games, 2 of those within the conference, and Crestview really has an opportunity to shake things up in the Firelands. Matter of fact, a win by Crestview gives Monroeville a tie at the top of the heap in the Firelands with Plymouth. You can watch those detailed games live and free on the OH Report today. If you want to see which YouTube channels they will be on, check in on our Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We've got the schedule with all the links to the different YouTube games, and if you're watching on Facebook, you're already in the right place. Plus, each game will be on NFHS Network as well. So we are all over the place with our coverage all the time. The future of local sports is here and now on the OH Report. What up, Jeff Reeder? Cheered on the seniors out there on YouTube. Hey, you've just won some free nachos, buddy. Come down and claim them before the end of the game. We've only got 16 minutes remaining here inside of the furnace. And I see Robin Bowlesrider out there as well. A lot of Brooklyn fans in the comment section on the Facebook. Says, go Brooklyn and go Lady Flames. You want your voice to be heard here on the OH Report. I'm on the call solo today, so every opportunity in the second half with a timeout, I will pause, I will check out the live chat, and any and all messages that come in, I will read them right here on the air. It's going to be Mansfield Christian basketball when we open up third quarter action. And the regular starters out on the floor here for the Lady Flames. So it will not be the 5 seniors. We'll see the sophomores, Bella Young, Brooklyn Ryder, joined by 2 seniors, Adelle Cramer, Zy'Eir Davis, and then Bailey Nelson, the lone junior on the floor, to get this second half party started. Here we go. Here's Davis with the basketball, goes right side, catches a screen from Ryder, and observing, seeing the Central Christian coming out with a little bit different defensive strategy than what we saw for most of that first half. Ball fake by Young, and then Cramer out in an area where it's just not really her strong suit to try to beat you off the dribble and certainly not shoot a three-pointer. You'll take that if you're Central Christian. As we get the jump ball tie up, and yeah, should be heading the other way. Mansfield Christian was camping out like it was going to be their basketball. But they started the quarter with the ball. Fry picks up her bounce in the corner. Normally not a good idea. She'll get it back. She'll try a 3, and that's a grand decision for the senior. Makes it just a 1-point game. Cramer, little nudge in the back there from Martin. And now Bella Young ripped it away. I think it's going to be Mansfield Christian ball. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be knocked out of bounds by the Comets. So the Flames get possession, and they'll get it to Cramer. Driving left hand, really tough shot for the senior Adelle. Switching to the left hand, and now inside it's Brooklyn Ryder off the theft. Couldn't cash it in for a couple off the turnover. Looked like possession was just kind of moving around from one hand to the next there. A lot of fingers touching the basketball. Coach Kevin trying to get a timeout desperately. Instead, it ends up opposite side 3 for Fry. And it'll be out of bounds. Toe over the boundary. Turnover for Central Christian on that possession. And the Flames have seen their early lead. I think the most it was 7 points. It's kind of vanished as it's a one-score game. Not much out of that possession, though. As the Comets make the first sub of this third quarter. Brinley Fry checks in. Here's McLaren. Now a fake to her. Fry shows in the corner, relocates, puts up the 3, her second here of this third quarter. We are evened up at 25 each. See who can slow down the bleeding here for the Flames. B. Fortner bumped Cramer on the dome. How about this? Ryder flies by, resets the feet. 6 points here in this quarter already for the game's top scorer, Fry, who's got 14 of the 25 right now for the Comets. Fortner, who collects almost 6 rebounds per game, snatches one right there. McLaren off the screen. Wow, they go over it. Under it, I meant to say, and she's got 3 triples. Might want to get a hand in her face already here in this third quarter. Cramer sneaks through, wraparound pass, a thing of beauty into the hands of Bella Young. Little panic there from Fortner, the sophomore. She just doesn't want to handle it. Just get it to fellow Soph Martin. Delivers a nice screen. Heat check. Buckets. 4 triples in 3.5 minutes for that young lady right there. Coach Young needs a timeout. 12-4 run to start this third quarter. And look at the joy, the exuberation on the side here for the Lady Comets. I mean, that is quite the stretch. Let's show you these 3-pointers. Each of these coming in this third session. It has been a thing of beauty here for McLaren Fry. That was, I think, the best overall skill set. But then this one right here. How is Bailey Nelson not going to come hedge? You just watched her make 2 threes on the last 2 possessions. This time she wisens up. She comes out. Still doesn't matter, as that is buried. And the Comets hold their largest lead so far of the afternoon. And it just seems like we got a lot of football-looking scores out there for me these last few days for Super Bowl week 31-27. Anybody got a Super Bowl prediction for me out there that they want to share in the comments? I'm going to be jumping on the DraftKings sometime tomorrow and try to get a couple of dollars coming back my way on some real savvy bets. So we get a foul here against Mansfield Christian.
Oh, you're here for the free nachos?
Yeah. All right. I've got the nachos being claimed. We got you after the game. Cool? I love it. I was hoping somebody was going to capitalize on those. Reader in the house. Drops the comment. Gets the free grubbage. Comets looking pretty confident right now with the basketball, and with 12 points already here in the session, all courtesy of 4 3-pointers. They should be. And they'll have it underneath. McLaren comes down for the inbound. She'll lob over top for Fortner. Right back to her. Can she do it again? Not this time. Ball's loose, snatched up. Sternholm doubled. Great trap again by the Flames, but the pressure evaded by Brinlin Fry. And the runner. I mean, this girl is on a heater. Flames though match back the other way. Foul goes on Brinlin Fry. That's going to be her third, and it lands Nelson here at the charity stripe. She's got 7 points so far, make it 8. As the deficit trimmed down to 3. Our scoreboard is wrong. It should say 33-30. I can't get it to adjust right now, so just bear with me. Off the turnover, Ryder in traffic. She's heading to the free throw line. Flames starting to get aggressive here. Brooklyn on the season, 50%er from the free throw line. She'll have one more coming her way, with Martin back out onto the floor, replacing the freshman Savannah Weaver. And for the Flames, they get Adelle Cramer back. And the Comets going to take their second timeout. I'll go ahead, take down the scoreboard. Let me adjust it for you guys here real quick. Get it absolutely right. It is 33-30 right now. Flames bringing a lot of school spirit here today. Been getting some home cooking this week here at the Furnace for the girls basketball team. They'll have one more home game still to come against Madison. I think we've got the schedule for this next week. At least we do have on Monday that Columbus Academy at Buckeye Valley game. That's huge. That is for the Central Buckeye Conference Championship. Columbus Academy already has a piece of it. But how about Buckeye Valley is 20-1 overall. Their only loss to Columbus Academy. Seneca East is at Monroeville. Willard Upper Sandusky. And then Lucas Crestview. So a lot of basketball action coming up Monday. What is that? Do we ever have a night where we don't have a bunch going on? I am a sucker for giving as much content as we can to the viewers out there. And of course, at No Cost, always live, always free here on the OH Report. Martin backs in against Nelson and scores with a left-handed hook shot. She's got 6 now. 30 of the 35 points scored in the game for the Comets, all represented on the floor. Most of them belonging to McLaren Fry, our player spotlight. As Whitaker over top, Davis can't hit it on the second chance opportunity. Get another tie-up. So 2 chances that time for Mansfield Christian. They come up empty. They do have the basketball back though. Possession arrow favoring the Lady Flames. As Young comes into the backcourt to retrieve. See what they do here in this half-court set with the clock spitting down. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Ryder with the sophomore Brindley Fry on her. Picks it up. Gets it to Young. Double team. Great give and go. And Brooklyn so smooth, domineering down the lane. I love her body control as a young player. You imagine she's just going to keep getting better at that. It's kind of an innate ability. And show it to you one more time. Give and go. The sophomore has been playing with each other the last couple of seasons. Played a lot of varsity minutes too for just being second-year high school student athletes. Flames have gotten it within 2. And all of a sudden, McLaren Fry just can't even get a touch. Cramer's been on her. She's got the rebound issues, a long dish out. Nelson, Here is McLaren. This is the best way to ensure that she has an opportunity. Just start it in her hands. Avery Johnson back into the mix here for MC. 3 seniors on the floor right now, along with Cramer and Emily Davis. That one juggled, mishandled by McLaren. And the Comets will get it back. Okay, yeah, Davis snuck her left hand in and definitely poked that one at the end. Here she is down to the floor, looking to collect it. Tied up again. It's going to be Comet. Oh, I thought the possession arrow was with the Comets, right? Flames just got the last one. Yeah, okay. Referee was just pointing to where the inbound was going to be. Here we go. Oh, Martin, what was she doing? She turned around right when the ball was inbounded to her, and that allows Bailey Nelson to get out, stampede the other way. Here, check this out. I'm not sure what was going on at all there. Mansfield Christian fans don't care, they'll take it. Bailey at the line. Nelson's 45% from the free throw line this year. She can tie it up though with a perfect trip. Also put her in double figures. She'd be the first MC player to achieve that feat. Two hops and through the bottom. We're even again at 35. Fortner turns to the middle, poked away by Davis. Loose ball kicked out. Can she knock down another? Not this go around. Here comes Bailey off the long carom to rebound, zips it inside. Ryder double teamed. And call for the foul. Flames fans really thought they were going to get a foul here. Oh, this is going to be an offensive foul. Okay. Let's see, must have been a swinging elbow up around the head and neck area. So Savannah Weaver called for the offensive foul. And so Central Christian gives it back over to MC. 35 ticks, 35-35 the score. Here's Cramer, turns back over the left shoulder, can't hit, another chance. Get it back into the hands here of Fry. Cramer just crunched right through Isabella Fortner. It's just the second foul on the Flames. Second as well on Adelle Cramer. A little piece of that one by Johnson, nearly ripped it away. Sternholm collects. Now sets up from the elbow. High bank. Not open right here for Annika Martin. The Comets catch a break. They'll get the basketball back. 15 seconds to go. See if they try to hold for the final shot of the frame. It's going to be on Adelle Cramer, who's down in a heap. Adelle trying to fight through the screen set by Sternholm. And she got poked in the eyes, what it looks like. So she'll head out. Bella Young replaces her. Fortner to trigger, misfires to Martin, picked off by Emily. Here's Brooklyn, backs it out. See if she notices they got 5 seconds. Instead, gets ripped. They'll send ahead for Fry. Impossible angle to close out the third quarter. We're going to money time, all square in this Mid-Buckeye Conference showdown. 8 minutes remain here at the Furnace. Come back. We'll see you for the fourth.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
Folks, y'all know what time it is here on this Saturday afternoon. That's right, baby, money time. Here we go. Someone's going to leave here today with a big deposit of a victory. Both of these teams 1-4 over their last 5. Each could desperately use a dub to try to help out the RPI going into the tournament draw tomorrow. I am Brian Skowronski. This is Zy'Eir Davis off the drive and drawing a quick foul 6 seconds in to the fourth quarter. That'll put her on the free throw line for the third time tonight, this afternoon, I should say. Just 2:30 here locally. And as Davis cashes in the first, I see we do have a Super Bowl prediction, 31-27 Seattle beating Denver, though. Interesting. So we're getting a different matchup than the actual game, but it would be kind of more fun, I think, if we had the Broncos in there. After losing their starter, Bo Nix. Stidham, the man who checked in and just didn't play that well against the Patriots in the AFC Championship game. But it was kind of whiteout conditions. That was wild, wasn't it? How the field went from super playable in the second quarter to all of a sudden you couldn't even see what was going on the screen. Meanwhile, back here inside the furnace, the traveling violation. And for Central Christian, their 7th turnover here in this second half. They've protected it better than they did in the first 2 quarters. Well, actually, they're basically in the exact same trend. As Johnson desperately wants to get a bucket here on senior day. I think she's 0 for 7, 0 for 8 from the field, though. Be really cool, though, to see Avery get in the scoring column. Comets down by 2 with the basketball in the hands of Fortner. Being chased down as she stepped over the half-court line, yeah. So back-to-back turnovers forced by the pressure of Johnson and Mansfield Senior. The crowd loving it big time. Quick trigger 3, too much sauce. Johnson, though, from the corner with the long board, gets it to Bella. And tapped out by Zy. Seems like a lot's happened already here in the 4th. Not even a minute burned off the clock. And it'll stay at 7:04. Central Christian. It's going to take the timeout. Let's see. I think the Flames have taken 2. Comets have 2 left still to go. Oh, that's all right, Roxanne. She meant the Patriots, but like I said, it'd probably be more fun to see those Broncos in there. That's who's commenting right now on the Facebook chat, along with Becky Collier Young. What up, Becky? Says go Flames. Cheering on Bella, of course. Your driveway is looking great, by the way, Becky. Keep up the good work on the block. Let's see, anything going on in the YouTubes? Nope, just that Jeff Reeder saying go Seniors. And we did have a fellow reader come over and wanted to collect his free nachos. I told him after the game. Was a little busy here with the call and the directing. But who doesn't love a good free meal? Fun afternoon of games coming up here on the OH Report. We probably have 3 that are live right now at this point. Cub Cave, Mount Gilead. Multiple games popping off. Senior day. Just a great Saturday all the way around. It is senior day here inside of the furnace. As this is tipped around, the sophomore gets it. This is Brooklyn. And might have got away with a travel as she alleviated the pressure. Bailey zip pass. Here's Bella. Blocked by Martin. Off the screen, another block back this other way. Tipped out of bounds by Davis. Ooh, let's speed this up just a little bit till we get to the block. Here it comes. She thought she had something. Nah. Zy's got that cat-like quickness. Just bounds in there and able to make the block. And now she's got the steal. Little collision in the backcourt. Davis looking for the dime to Brooklyn. She got it. All 4 points here in this 4th quarter belonging to Mansfield Christian. Sternholm, straight away 3 buckets. A little piece of that caught by the left hand of Fry. And now Bella can't make the catch. It's out of bounds. Gives me a chance to show you the Central Star replay of this last 3. Young a little late on the rotation, and we haven't seen Sternholm cash in on a triple try, so giving a little bit of space. Just her 2nd bucket. She's got 5. The offense really carried so far, of course, by this young lady right here. Got her dribble back as Cramer pokes it out of her hands. Almost a 5-second count. Cramer again with the tip. Sternholm will do it again. Guess what? We're doing it one more time. They'll take Sarah Lynn out of the trigger spot, though. In comes Fortner. She lobs over top here for McLaren. Air ball from Sternholm. And now Cramer off the board, pushing into the front court. Back to her. Nice strong catch by Adelle. Try to leave it there for Nelson. Fourth quarter frustration. Another three. This one was a knuckleball. Came a little odd out of Fry's hands, but she'll get another chance. Takes advantage. She's got 25 to lead the way. Davis so quickly back end to end. Double figures. She joins Bailey Nelson. They each have 10. Let's get a foul out top on the offense being applied by Avery Johnson. He's going to get subbed out. Just look at this quickness and slick Euro step two. Steps right side back to the left foot, and Davis able to pour it in. Had quite a few ties and lead changes in this game today. Most of them coming in the second half. It's really tightened up. Tough pass over the top. Fortner with the acceleration. Now they'll go 5 out. A gamble by Bailey opens things up for Martin. Annika now with a points and a theft. Fortner with the steal. Block shot. And they'll be knocked off of Davis anyways. Looked like Cramer got a piece of it, and yeah, it's tapped off of, might even been Zy's face, a little insult to injury. Fry chased out of the corner, McLaren with the kiss. Nice board work, and the lead stretched back out to 4, not for long. Brooklyn Ryder now with 13. She leads the way. 3 Flames in double figures on the floor. Annika inside, and the whistle. It's going to go on Adelle Cramer, her 4th. Looked like a whole lot of leather there. And I think the reaction kind of tells the story that Adelle agrees with my theory that she might have got mostly ball. Three-point game halfway through this fourth quarter session. Nelson with the fumble. Zy'Eir Davis just said, calm down to everybody. And she's absolutely right. That's what Coach Megan Young is going to do here. Full timeout by the Flames. They've had a tendency here lately to have some mini anxiety panic attacks in the fourth quarter, and we've given some of that credit just to the fact that they were only playing 6 players, and fatigue becomes a big factor at the end of the game. Obviously, when your body's tired, your mind also tends to wander a little bit. Certainly not the case here today, because we'll show you the graphic one more time. It is senior night here at the Furnace, and all 5 senior members have been getting a ton of minutes. So a little bit deeper into the bench here today for Coach Megan Young. They should be a little bit more fresh as the game rolls along. Got another Super Bowl prediction, 24-21. Again, the Seahawks. So 2 picks for the Seahawks. I don't know why, but I'm somewhat pulling for the Patriots, even though their fan base is very spoiled. They've seen quite enough winning. But my Super Bowl prediction before the playoffs started, I did pick the Patriots to win the whole thing. So I just got to stick with it at this point, even though the Seahawks have been playing tremendous on the defensive end of things in their first couple of games of the postseason. As Ryder, all very heady move. Kept the dribble going. Now Brooklyn turns baseline and is fouled. Brooklyn Ryder turning nothing into something here, as she picks up the 3rd foul on Savannah Weaver and earns a trip to the free throw line. Brooklyn's averaging about 12 points per game this season. It's got 13 to lead all Mansfield Christian scorers tonight. Missed them both. Cramer keeps the possession alive. She rolls, goes to the cup, and makes good off the glass. Down to a 1-point game. Second field goal for Adelle Cramer this afternoon, as Fry gets cut off. Now ripping through. Lucky that Brinlin Fry lost the handle, otherwise that would have been a travel. That'll be Mansfield Christian basketball. Looks like the sophomore Brinlin Fry favoring something on the lower extremity. She's slow to get up. Coach Kevin Weaver out to help her up to her feet. Obviously, she's got the big knee brace on, the KT tape as well. So you certainly hope that it's not that right knee. It's been giving her some issues. Labors her way over to the sideline, and Savannah Weaver will replace her on the floor. Flames back with the basketball. They have been in 2 tight games already this week. This one boiling down to the wire yet again here inside of the Furnace. Can the Flames get their first win, though, of this week? Davis fouled on our way to the hoop. Was it on the floor? Looks like it was. Team foul number 3 in this 4th quarter against Central Christian. Brooklyn with the blow by, spins back. Not high enough with that shot. Loose ball foul will favor the Comets. This will be assessed to Bella Young, just her 2nd. Both programs with 3 team fouls now here in the 4th. As we're down to the final 2 minutes. Oh, Bailey bumping heads at midcourt. leaves an opening here for this jumper for the Comets. And it looked like she rattled her teeth. I'm not going to show a replay of it, but oh man. Felt like Annika Martin just slid out of the way right at the opportune time, and Bailey smacked faces with a teammate. Zy'Eir Davis, she seems to be okay. So the brunt of that mix-up coming on the chin there of Bailey, so she's out. We'll get Emily Davis back on the floor. Oh, fake to her right, her inside, gets fouled. Now the Flames will be in the bonus the rest of the way. Big free throws coming up here for Brooklyn Ryder. Flames 2 for 4, now 2 for 5 in the second half from the foul line. Turns the deficit down to 2. It's Coates Young. Burns her second to last timeout. Just $1:40 to go. Comets out in front, I think a surprise to many. After what we saw in the first meeting, Mansfield Christian, a runaway win, 53-29 at Kidron. Gave you that fun factoid before the game. When the Flames get to 50 points or more, they are 11-2 overall on the year. They would have to basically get to 50 to leapfrog Central Christian here. So we'll see if that trend keeps up, if they're able to indeed achieve that mark. Want to say what's up to Ashley DeFrancisco. Wants to see the Flames come back and get this victory on this Saturday afternoon. I'll check in on the other OH Report games going down live and free right now. We have Lucas off to a great start on senior night, 16-4. They lead Crestline. Those are two fellow Mid-Buckeye Conference opponents. And then Mount Gilead off to a nice start. They lead Highland 14-9. Lady Indians have been slumping of late. McLaren, 6 eyeballs on her, triple teamed. Got it out, and a timeout will be taken here by Coach Kevin Weaver. He's got one left. Keeps the possession alive. Kevin just wants a 30-second timeout. And the advantage we have just being up here on the stage, I mean, we're taking you basically right into the huddle. So let's see what he draws up. Just looking to get some elbow action. Very cool always to get the coaches inside and see exactly what they're thinking out of these special situations. So, at risk of giving away what Central Christian's trying to do, McLaren Fry obviously is going to be the person that they're trying to get the basketball to. Fine decision. I mean, one of the leading scorers in the conference. She actually might be leading the MBC in scoring. They don't have an official stat keeper for the entire league, at least nobody that sends me stats, so I don't know if that is the case. She does put up almost 17 per game, and that number is going to bolt up. 27 here tonight. They're going to open it up, go 5 wide, looking for some diagonal cuts. Off the back door, McLaren cuts through, and look at Zy'Eir Davis all over Sternholm. They'll go for the trap. Tough location. And it's a wise decision there by Fortner just to throw it off the leg of the Flames. Martin a little undercooked that pass, but McLaren able to bail her out. Tipped out, Central Christian keeps it. Bit of a gamble right there for Adelle Cramer. She does have 4 fouls. Next one lands her on the sideline for the duration of the afternoon. Sternholm's wide open. Yeah, they'll pitch it right back to her. And she's gonna take a 3. Wow, I am shocked by that. Really thought that they would try to burn up a little bit more time. Meanwhile, Davis, the senior. Big bucket right there from Emily. 48 all. Coach Weaver's gonna take his last timeout. We started the quarter even. We are tied yet again with just 33 seconds to go. Emily Davis cashing in the biggest shot of her senior season. 4th quarter, time running down, senior night. The furnace electrified. Been a lot going on here lately. Mansfield Christian's got a 6-2 run going. And out of the timeout, see what the Comets do. Flames are showing full court man-to-man. And they've switched. Their Cramer was on McLaren Fry. Now they'll put Zy'Eir Davis on her. Cramer out harassing Martin. Pitches it now to Fortner. McLaren gets the switch out top here for Cramer. She turns the corner and draws a foul. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Flames. Both teams into the bonus.
Outside the run, he was outside the 3-point line.
If you are Coach Kevin Weaver, your goal has to be to get the final shot. You do not want Mansfield Christian to have an opportunity off of a miss or even a make chance to try to outduel you. They don't have a timeout. Wow, 5-second violation. The pressure bursts the pipes and the Flames get the basketball back. So the entire analogy I just had flips now for Megan Young. You've got the ball and you want to hold for the final shot. We'll see if it's a senior that steps up here on their special night. Davis down the lane, 2-stepping, won't get the friendly roll. Clock spinning down to 3 seconds. McLaren says clear it out. Oh, and a foul on the Flames will put Central Christian at the line with 0.9 seconds. I can't believe it. Bella Young with a little push right there. The sophomore might have just cost him the game. Pressure cooker situation. Probably no bigger free throws all season for this young lady right now standing at the line. She just needs one make. Fortner shot 42 free throws on the year. Make it 43. She's only made 19 of them though. She can win the game right here. One shot, one kill. Fortner for the win. No! We're headed to overtime. 4 quarters, not enough for this Mid-Buckeye Conference game. We are coming back for an extra session overtime coming up when we return.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
We've got 4 more minutes scheduled here inside of the Furnace Central Christian and Mansfield Christian, all square. After 4 quarters, overtime on the way here from the south side of Mansfield. I am Brian Skowronski here on the call. 2 teams desperately looking to get in the win column. Each 1-4 over their last 5 games. This would be the last chance that they would have to try to get a victory before the tournament draw. So quite a bit riding here on this extra session, and it will begin in the hands of Central Christian. This young lady's been a star of stars so far this afternoon, McLaren Fry. She's got 27. 3 players for Mansfield Christian in double figures, led by Brooklyn Riders, 14. Sternholm hounded, now Fortner. Adelle Cramer with the block, kept alive here by Bailey Nelson, but she stepped out of bounds. She thought perhaps she was fouled. Mansfield Christian fans don't love it either. Now Nelson has it with plenty of space. Cramer fires ahead. Tough catch by Davis, back to Brooklyn, who's got free throws in her immediate future. Cramer with the full court pass. I mean, Zai's older brother, Amar, all-time leading receiver in the history of Mansfield senior football, so she's got that in her veins. Got the wide receiver pedigree. You saw it right there on that catch. Mansfield Christian has missed 5 of their last 6 free throws. Ryder takes her time. And Brooklyn, nothing but net. So with the rules of overtime, both teams, they'll remain in the bonus. It just rolls over from the 4th quarter, what we just saw. And so we'll have free throws coming. Oh, no, travel, wow. Thought it was gonna be a foul on Davis. It would have been the 3rd on Zy. Oh, that's an amazing call. Yeah, there's not really any contact at all. Now here's Davis, plenty of contact there. Comes right back to her. She just rushed the pass. Looks like a timeout's going to be awarded. The final timeout for Mansfield Christian. Actually, I think they each get 1 in overtime. Kevin Weaver's trying to make the case that the ball was in the air at the time that the timeout was awarded. I've seen more and more of that here this year at the high school ranks. A lot of timeouts issued without possession. So it's been kind of a problem amongst the officiating crews that we've seen. Not that it's really that impactful right here. I mean, we just started overtime. There's 3 minutes to go, so not that big a deal. But I think, let's see, I'll put one timeout on the board here for Central Christian. I think they get one in the extra session. Maybe two. We'll find out together. It's only my second overtime game of the year. So here we go off the inbound. They'll start in the hands of Bella Young. Now they'll have to inbound in front of the Flames bench, perhaps. Yeah, it'll be on the sideline. Bailey Nelson calling for it inside. She's got a big size mismatch. Now she's got the catch. Almost a foul on Savannah Weaver. Now Brooklyn with the fake. Oh, that was smooth into the spin cycle. 3-point edge now. Mansfield Christian in front. Knocked away from McLaren Fry. Here, gives me a chance. Let's show you this hoop one more time. Whoop! Now you see me. Now you don't. Loops right around Sternholm. Gorgeous bucket for the sophomore, who's led the team in scoring each of the last 3 games. And will again here tonight as a turnover for Central Christian. Off to a little bit of a slow start here in this overtime session. Ryder clears it out, now gets it into the hands of their senior point guard. Bailey wants a touch on the block. Drop step, lost it, back to her. Sets up Brooklyn, sleeks baseline. Can't hit it. Late whistle comes in, I believe, on the shot of Brooklyn Ryder. Will land her back on the foul line, or she just went 1 of 2. It's going to go on Annika Martin, who just picked up her 5th foul. So Martin's night is done. And Ryder can make this a 2-score game. Big shot there from Brooklyn. In the Killbuck Savings Bank free throw zone. Two confident looking strokes. She's made 3 in a row now at the foul line after a mini slump there in the game. Fry, they set up 3 screens for her. Airballs the triple though. And possession arrow back over to Mansfield Christian. One, 2-1-1 zone pressure here for Kidron Central Christian. And they had a clean read, but 2 players, Ellington and Fortner, bumped into each other. So they're down on the floor at half court. Gave up on the play. And we've got an injury timeout. Here it is, just on the flip side of that. So it was a 5-on-3. Bailey Nelson gets the bucket. She's got a dozen. 10 points for Zy'Eir Davis here on senior night. Cramer's got 4. 6 points for Bella Young, and a game or team high 19 here for Brooklyn Ryder. Fortner over to the sideline, tears in her eyes. I think she got hit in the belly, might have knocked the wind out of her. Paisley Ellington says that she's okay, so the freshman will remain out on the floor. 7-0 run to start this overtime session for Mansfield Christian. They are in command. Good read here by Brooklyn. Strong catch, Ellington. She'll bring it into the front court where she gets doubled up. Quick decision to Sternholm. Oh, McLaren also picked up her bounce. Ball loose on the floor, shovels over to Saralyn. And now the Comets will burn their overtime timeout. Still sitting scoreless, 2.5 minutes into this extra session. Let's see, we've got another game live now. East Knox hosting Hillsdale in girls basketball. Lady Dogs off to an awesome start. How about 30-11 off a missed Falcon free throw? Meanwhile at Mount Gilead, get you a score update there. Go onto my caster platform and see. Looks like it's halftime at that game. And then our other game that's live right now at the Cub Cave of Lucas. Mid-Buckeye Conference battle there as well. The Cubs 18-point lead over Crestline with 38 seconds to go in the second quarter. It's been awesome having everybody out there with us live and free today on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and NFHS Network. Thank you guys for all the comments. This will be a critical win for Mansfield Christian if they can hang on and get it done. See Tiffany Hoovler. Would love to see Brooklyn Ryder and the Lady Flames get it done. Daniel Stotts, though, cheered on the Lady Comets. He's normally very pro Richland County. And how about Davis, the breakaway, easy money. And that might just be the lid on top of this game to secure it, close it up as Nelson comes away with another takeaway. Comets have been extra sloppy here in this overtime session. Veteran move here by the sophomore Bella Young, taking her time. Now Brooklyn Clark fouls her. Young hasn't been a huge offensive force, but she gets a chance to go to the free throw line, add to her 6-point total. Bella's 57% the foul line this year. It's the largest lead of the game for either team. She'll miss them both, but Cramer with a strong rebound. Now more time will come off the clock. Claren Fry will send Zy'Eir Davis to the free throw line. It's the fourth on Fry. It looked like at one point in this game that with her 4 consecutive three-pointers, Central Christian might run away with a road win here on senior night. Now 4 straight missed free throws for Mansfield Christian, but they've got the extra hustle right now going. Jump ball. Possession will belong to the Comets. We'll get Savannah Weaver back out there. So the freshman replaces another. Ellington over to the sideline. And it looks like Megan Young is going to close out the game with all 5 seniors on the floor. The damage has been done. Young, Nelson, Ryder all check it out. Avery Johnson's been trying to get a hoop all day. I would love to see her get one. Brooke Badgley as well. Each of them without a point yet on senior day. So we get a backup 3, and now we've got a 30-burger for that young lady. Probably one of the best scoring nights in McLaren Fry's excellent 1,000-point career. Now a big smile on the face here of Brooke Badgley. Badgley has not attempted a varsity free throw this year, according to my numbers. She'll get one more. Try to end senior night. Came up a little short. And it's over to Kidron Central Christian. So it's just a 2-score game, and as well as Fry shot it from long range. This one's not over yet. But you might want to get McLaren a touch. Oh, man. Back to mama. How about that? Sternholm just chucked it off the backboard like she was Vince Carter throwing herself an alley-oop. Meanwhile, a foul on the arm. Free throws have been shaky for Mansfield Christian, though, here. Right back to her. And it shrinks the lead down to 4. Not even close. Man, the door's still ajar. The Comets will have to act incredibly quickly. Zy does bury the second. (58-53). But now it's over. They had to have got off a shot there and hit it. So Mansfield Christian overcomes a little bit of a struggle there in the third quarter. And they are going to get the victory here on senior night. A lot of beloved players here in this upcoming graduating class, with a fitting finish here on their big night. We'll see if we can get all the seniors come over and talk to us here at the end of the game. So we'll have that conversation coming up. Plus we'll have your final stats and wrap things up here on this Saturday matinee from the Furnace. See y'all here in about 5 minutes.
I'm Joe Baylog. Tune into The Joe Show every Wednesday night here on the OH Report.
What are we doing? Blue 41, hut, hut, hut.
Jory, I said you have to use your back. You back up into him, then you open up the lane. It's a new technique that we're using.
Yes, coach.
Do it again? Again. Ain't no way I'm doing that again.
Berardi, get in here and show them how it's done.
Yes, coach.
Hey, does your checking account pay you with real cash rewards with no monthly maintenance fees ever? Bummer. Ask for Kasasa Rewards Checking. It's our superpower.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Local sports deserve to be done right. We're built for the communities that support the game. This isn't about one season. Every season matters because every game tells a story, and those stories don't stop at the final buzzer. We're here for every moment, big or small. Watch anytime, anywhere on your schedule, and it's always free to watch. This is the future of local sports. This is the OH Report.
I am back with the MVPs of the game. We got 5 of them, all from Mansfield Christian. How about the seniors getting a big victory here on senior night and some new hardware for the first time ever, the outright champions of the Mid-Buckeye Conference. So Brooke Badgley talked to me about having that hardware, getting to hang that up for the first time ever, and being a part of the team that was able to collect it. How cool.
Okay, yeah, actually, wait.
Sai's going to take this one.
Okay, yes. It's really amazing because every year we've had really talented girls, and we've gone pretty far, like, well, except for last year in tournaments, but we've worked our butts off, and we've never gotten this. And then us 5 regular average girls come and just get it, and it's just amazing, phenomenal. We have yet to lose to, like, anyone in our conference. We've worked our butt off every game, literally went into overtime this game just for this. Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Being undefeated in the league, how awesome has that been so far this season for you?
It's been awesome. It's just been so fun to play with these girls, and it's just it's just been really great, and yeah.
Yeah.
Adelle, y'all needed overtime tonight, so obviously this one kind of boiled down to the wire in extra session, and then you pulled it out, played your best basketball, I think, there when it really mattered most. So talk about you 5 specifically, just kind of coming together when the chips were all on the table and getting it done.
Well, we probably couldn't have done it without Emily.
Yep.
Girl jumped in, got the overtime points.
Hey, let's go.
Like, hello, came out of nowhere. Avery, she's all defense, man.
Defensive warrior.
Defensive warrior, let me tell you. Zy'Eir is Zy'Eir. She's just incredible, as usual. Brooke, I love Brooke. Her defense and her hard work and her intensity when she steps on the floor is just phenomenal. Like, it's just her encouragement. She's always, hey, you got the next one, pat on the back. Same with the rest of these girls. Like, we're all bringing each other up, bringing each other together. And I feel like that's really what helped us win the game tonight. And, yeah.
And Adelle, without Adelle and those swats, lockdown D, there's, like, were you the one that got the, oh no, that's Brooklyn, but we had, sorry, but, like, number 40, she was, like, killing us down low, and she got out there and did not let that girl score a point. Like, Adelle, you are talented and amazing, and I'm so proud, and I love you so much.
I love you too.
All right, let's do here from Emily Davis, the most clutch basket of the game tonight, basically 2-force overtime. Break it down for us.
I don't know about the most, but
How did you get it?
oh, all right. So, I don't know. I feel really surprised. I was surprised that I made it in the first place, to be completely honest. All I saw was, like, 40 towering, and it was like, oh my God, I'm not going to make this. Oh my God, oh my God. But I didn't see anyone else, so I went up for it, took my chance, and got it.
All right, and then finally, Avery Johnson, your mama said you never played basketball before, and here you are out here winning league championships and being a part of this. So to jump in your senior year and just be a part of this mix with these girls, how special has this been for you?
I think it's been really special to me, especially like doing cheer for 3 years of my life, like captain and all that. Like it was a really big struggle for me doing that all the time. So I think like when I came here and I've made so many new friends because of this. Like it's so like peaceful. It makes me so happy. Like, and especially with like me and Zy'Eir became like best friends because of this season. Like everything, I'm just so happy that like, especially because I'm ending my season like with something that I never expected myself to do. So I'm really happy that I took this, and thanks to her because I wasn't even gonna do this. So I don't know. I'm really, really happy that this happened. I'm really excited to be a part of this. So all I can do is really thank God for real.
Yeah.
All right, well, bravo. You just thank God, but let's pass it down the line. We'll start here with you, Avery. Everyone just give some shout-outs.
Okay. Obviously, thank God. I think my mom especially. I think these wonderful girls, my basketball team, my coaches for pushing me. I think, like, Coach Young, she always pushes me to be my best. Coach Ashley always helps me with offense, especially, and Coach Davis always helps me be able to take them shots, so that's great. But especially my mom, so yeah.
All right, I'll go quick. God, my mom, my dad, my siblings have all like pushed me so hard this year. Both of my older brothers came, and I was really excited to see them. They really pushed me this game. Dr. Branham for sure. Dr. Branham for sure. Mr. Howe, Mr. Evan. Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Howe. Yeah.
All right. Adding to the train. Shout out God. Just my family especially, like, they keep me from getting teed up because they will get kicked out of the game for me. Yes. They are loud and they are there for me every single game. Just my family, my coach, my dad, even though he might not think I like him because all he does is yell at me and I have an attitude and I yell back. But really love him, my mom, my family, hashtag my team, aka I just love them. Like, they are truly my family. This year has brought me so much peace and brought back my love for basketball. Like, I'm about to cry, but like, I just love this team so much. My coaches, Megan, and just like everyone that supported me every single game, from Bailey's parents to just everyone that's been here constantly.
Shout out to God. Mr. Branham, I got you, man. My parents for making me play this sport even when I wanted to quit. There have been a lot of games. However, we're still here. We're still pushing. We just got a W. My coaches, for all my friends always showing up and like hyping me up even when I know that I'm having an awful game. My fellow seniors, I genuinely could not have done it without these girls. They have set a very high tone for me, and they hold a very special place in my heart, and I'm going to be very sad to see everyone leave at the end of the year. But we're in the present. Let's work on that. And yeah.
First of all, God for just giving me this opportunity to play on this team and just play with all these wonderful girls. And then second of all, Mr. Branham for just encouraging me, always asking me how basketball is going. And third of all, my parents. My dad has been coaching me since like 4th grade, so that's helped a lot. And then my mom and just her encouragement. And then just my friends and family that come to every game and are just very supportive.
Well, there it is, your 5 MVPs, the seniors for Mansfield Christian. Congratulations, ladies.
At Whitaker Myers Wealth Managers, we believe successful financial planning comes with your complete understanding as a client. That's why our financial advisors are passionate about our core value of having the heart of a teacher. When you have complete and total understanding of your financial picture and your financial future, you have more confidence as a client.
Your post-game show was presented by Mechanics Bank. High level of drama here tonight inside of the Furnace, but a fitting ending for these 5 seniors for Mansfield Christian getting the victory, and it comes in overtime, 58-53 over visiting Central Christian. Let's take a look at this game by the numbers. A lot of 2-pointers tonight for Mansfield Christian. They just have not shot it well from long range. Didn't attempt nearly as many tonight as I've seen earlier in games this week. On the flip side, the Comets, they've got an all-time performer for their program, McLaren Fry. How about 30 points for her? She knocked down most of those 3-pointers. I want to say 6 of the 8 triples here for McLaren. She was big time. And then the other metrics across the board, pretty consistent. Mansfield Christian had a handful of extra rebounds, and they won the turnover battle. I thought that would be a key, obviously, for these two teams, is who would end up having the more giveaways here tonight. It ended up being the Central Christian Comets, but all those free throws down the stretch for Mansfield Christian, and they didn't shoot it very well from the charity stripe, only 45-ish%, but they collected enough points there by the end of the night to get it done. Lady Comets, next up for them, it'll be a Tuesday game, I think, against Coventry. She's got 7 wins on the season. Lady Flames will go on the road that same night at East Knox, who will likely be 10-10 going into that matchup. We've got the tournament draw tomorrow for both of these teams and all of the smaller schools across the state, so we wish them all luck heading into the second season. Just one more week remaining right now in the regular season for the girls basketball. That puts a bow here on our afternoon session here inside of the Furnace. Fun senior night atmosphere here for Mansfield Christian as they end up pulling it off and getting it done. My awesome staff here. Jory Hollenbeck running camera. Had Sam Clark and Michael Skowronski both tracking stats for me today. And our amazing sponsors bring it to you live and free. My name is Brian Skowronski for everybody that I just named and those back at OH Report World Headquarters. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys with a full packed lineup of games coming up on Monday, plus more still to come here on the OH Report tonight. The future of local sports. So long.